may be good at PvP, but no matter how hard you try, there will be someone who will destroy your ass. I mean, your win. Lucky enough you click in this video because I'm gonna be telling you some of my advanced technique that you can use in PvP in mobile devices because I want you to improve and I promise to make you better in the game. Let us begin. Okay, when we say advanced PvP techniques, of course expect to see jump resetting. But this time, I'm gonna tell you how I do jump reset on mobile. So what is a jump reset exactly? And how do we perform them on mobile? Well, jump reset is a PvP method where you're able to reduce your knockback so that you're able to combo your enemy easily, and one small mistakes can get you comboed. Which is why I consider jump reset as an advanced technique which requires a very good timing and distancing. Okay, enough yapping. Let's move on how do we jump reset. Did you get it? Okay, let's slow it down. After the first hit, I made sure that I hold the jump button before I hit the ground. I don't know if it's recommended, but this is my way of jump resetting. There are a lot of ways of jump resetting, even if my method is the most easiest way to jump reset. Timing your resets would really be less of a risk to get combo. Also take note that the timing will also depend on what ping you have. Okay, that's enough. Let's move on to another advanced technique since jump reset is not guaranteed to work. And trust me, it's just as useful as jump reset is. Just look at this guy. Because this technique will help you get crit hits and also reduce knockback just like jump reset. And we call this micro strafe. It's already on the name. There's no need to explain this one further because micro strafe is basically just strafing very short on trades. Because doing long strafes on trade will just lead you to get comboed. That's all I can say about micro strafing. Now we're moving on to the next PvP technique, which is hit select. Hit selecting is delaying your first hit on purpose and selecting when to hit, and it's very funny because this technique can get them comboed. Now I'm gonna be showing you multiple hit select clips. Okay, that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to show you something that people tend to forget, which is taking pause. Most of you guys only moves towards the enemy without taking a pause. This makes you predictable. Now if you look at my joystick, as you can see, I don't just strafe and move forward towards the enemy, I also take pauses. This movement is more confusing than strafing only. So I recommend you adding this to your movement pattern. Because even if you just spam strafes left and right, it's just isn't enough. You have to be more unpredictable that the enemy cannot predict where you're going. In summary, taking a pause will confuse your enemy because it's very unusual. Because the opponent expects you to move towards him every single trades. And also taking pause will give you time enough to predict the enemies. Speaking of predicting, it is most important when it comes to using projectiles, and people who are good like me uses this technique. For example, I figured that the enemy is going to my right, so I shoot at the right, then he moved to the left again and I shoot on the left, and then that's pretty much how predicting works. It's very useful. Well, that's pretty much everything, and I have a good news. You know, right now it's a summer break, so like I'm gonna have more time editing. So please consider subscribing and ring the bell. And everyone is sleeping, so I'm whispering.